probably going to have to go through the drive-thru on this. They probably don't have much of a choice. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. I don't know if they go by name at McDonald's. I don't think they do. But I made a screenshot of my order. So we should be okay. They know me as Jonathan at McDonald's. The car knows me as Jonathan. If you ever watch it, it says Jonathan's iPhone. McDonald's knows me as Jonathan. Taco Bell knows me as Cole. So some establishments know me as Cole, and some establishments know me as Jonathan. Now, when I worked at the bank, everyone called me Jonathan. That's my legal name. But people that know me call me Cole. So the YouTube show is Cole Spivey. That's the one that's on hiatus till November. Yeah, I won't be back on that show until November. Pigeon 1 is my first username. And I'll tell you where I got it. So how I came up with Pigeon 1 is very simple. There is a movie called My Own Private Idaho. It's Gus Van Sant. River Phoenix finds a friend dead. He's kind of one of their father figures in the movie. There's Scott and Mike or something like that. I'll look it up later. And he puts his hands over his body and he goes, Pigeon. I did not understand what he's talking about. So I thought about naming it Pigeon, but it was already taken. So I said, okay, I'll try Pigeon. And Pigeon was taken. Shit. So then Pigeon 1. That's how I got the name for Pigeon 1. It's from Gus Van Sant, My Own Private Idaho. It's a movie. It's a movie about our generation. It was supposed to be Pigeon. And I always thought that actor reminded me a little of like Orson Welles or something. He was an older guy, he had a big stomach, big booming voice. And River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves, those characters, Scott and Mike or whoever they are, I think it's Scott and Mike, I'll look it up later. They looked up to him, even though they were lost and male prostitutes and they didn't know what they were going to do with their life. He just goes and puts his hands over him and goes, Pigeon. Or maybe pigeons, but I don't know if it's pigeons or pigeon. I think it's pigeon. Yeah, he goes, Pigeon. And I was like, okay, I'll just be Pigeon. And then, I was like, already taken. I was like, shit, Pigeon, already taken. We'll try Pigeon 1. And that went through. And that was my name. I got it from a movie. It's also on my top 11 all-times best movie. It's a warning. My Own Private Idaho is a warning. It's more than a movie. There are some real weirdo people in Hollywood. Very weird. River didn't make it. He didn't make it. He was a Christian, but he died. Just like a pigeon. Thanks. And this is the Dragonberry? Yes. Okay. I'm going to try it out. Oh, cool. It looks pretty cool. It's got like this Dragonberry stuff at the top, and it's kind of different colors. Yeah. That's pretty good. I did not know they had it. And then this is a cheeseburger. Yeah, it's my 6th favorite movie or 7th or something like that. I just watched it when I was a kid. It was our version of Rebel Without Cause. That's what River Phoenix was. It was James Dean. And we didn't know what was going on in Hollywood. We all wanted to go there. But we didn't know that kind of stuff went on. And it did, yeah. There were young boys getting raped by people with power.
It still goes on today with the young migrants, boys. The young migrant male boys are still raped in Hollywood by powerful men. So when I went to Hollywood, that was my biggest fear. I didn't know what they wanted me to have to do in order to be in a movie, and I wouldn't do something like that. So I eventually left, and I'll probably never go back. But I would never do anything like that. It's not worth it. Hollywood asks too much of a person. My mom at the time said, well, they're asking for your soul. Don't give that to them. Leave. And so I went to New York instead. New York's a work town. It's a town of legs. They don't really get away with that shit in New York. And they do it in New York. But they don't get away with it like they do in Hollywood. In Hollywood, they do time for it. They get busted. There's a few powerful actors that got caught doing that to young men. River probably did that movie as a warning. We'll have to analyze what he meant by pigeon. I think he was saying that man was a sacrifice, because he was also talking about displaced people. He wasn't just talking about being a male prostitute, because there are some that are like American Gigolo, which Richard Gere played, which are different. He was talking about displaced male prostitutes that have to sell their body in order to eat. And that's not good. And that'll change once I'm in office, because men will go to prison for a long time for doing that. It's highly illegal. Okay. Damn it. McDonald's for $4. Thanks for the $2 tip. Still grateful. Still grateful for the tip. They gotta do what they gotta do. It's better than a $2 one. All right. Misty.
place. We'll have to go through the drive-thru though. They're pretty nice. They used to be kind of grumpy, but they've gotten nicer. Seven. They started in 1990 in England. Possibly for the vampire movie. The Trinity vampire movie. See if that cop car is still there. Yeah, a cop could get killed by the vampire. Yeah, we could have a cop killing of one of the vampires. Gets the cop, pulls him up, like, you know, like in Lost Boys, the bum guy that gets pulled up out of the car. Maybe one of the cops that are like sitting along the road gets pulled up by a vampire. There's one down there, right down that way. But he's like sitting there, and the top of it gets ripped off, and the cop gets pulled up, and his badge falls to the ground, ripped off. That'd be cool. There's a little bit of blood on the badge. That could be the opening scene. Yeah, the cop gets killed by the vampire in one scene. It's called the Trinity vampire movie. And we could use in heaven from Miranda Sex Garden. It's a pretty good. I think it's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's kind of vampire-ish. Because the guy that's vlogging, he's a real, like, David Lynch fan. Backwards white hat. Went about 70 down this road right here. I'm trying to get a visual. Right next cop. Only the ear. I got his ear. Ripped it right off. Yeah, it's pretty vampire-y. I think it should be in the Trinity vampire movie. I like it. They're a pretty good band. It would be like something people like, who's that? Yeah. It would be cool. It'd be cool to get a band like, you know, they're already famous, but like more famous, you know, from a movie. So like the band's kind of famous, but then like really famous, you know. The vlog is also above your intellect. Right, yeah. The vlog is always above your intellect. That makes sense. The song, Jeff Tweedy says that the song is always above the intellect. The vlog is always above the intellect. When I'm president, if you work a shift, you will be paid $100. It's called the Benji law. So if you work what's called a shift from 6 to 8 hours, you by law, they'll have to pay you $100. It doesn't matter what you do. You work a shift for 6 hours to 8 hours, you will receive a Benji, $100. And New Liberty points, you'll receive double that in New Liberty points. So you'll be able to cash that out in New Liberty points. That's how a lot of people will become millionaires that are poor, is they will take advantage of the New Liberty Party app. So they'll get double on the New Liberty Party app, which they'll be able to cash it out for USD. Approach my car. It right there. Loose cat right over that way. I don't like when those motherfuckers approach my car with a lethal sidearm. I'm thinking about maybe taking it away from the security officers too. Because you're going to take it away from the police officers. You might take it away from anybody that can use it on you, other than the public, of course. I understand citizens wanting to protect themselves, but people that are enforced by the government to kill other people for money is not good. I mean, when it comes to emergency rooms, just give it to the security personnel or right there by them. They'll figure out where it goes. Don't stay around emergency rooms very long. They don't want you there that long. Just go to the freaking front counter and set it down and walk away. Take a photo if you want. But those cops don't like it. They don't want their photo taken. You can do it, but just don't stick the camera to their face. But if they do, get the badge number. The leeway time is 2 minutes. Leeway time is 2 minutes. The chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. In the Trinity werewolf movie, I'm sorry, I fucked it up. The Trinity vampire movie, we'll talk about it later.
When you're a stranger, faces look ugly. When you're alone, women seem wicked. When you're unwanted, streets are
All right, so the security guard that approached my window, he also looked at my license plate. And he had a firearm. It was a lethal firearm. It was a lethal sidearm on his side, and it just said security. So he did look at my license plate. He did approach my car, and it was not his order. And I said several times
I asked him, are you with the big D? You know what I really said. But are you with the big D? Meaning, are you with Grubhub or whatever? And he kept approaching. Then he went to the side window, and then he looked at my license plate. And I said, are you with Grubhub, basically? And he kept kind of snooping around. They can't do that, right? They can't act like they're doing something to you, right? So I don't know who he was. I don't know if he was a cop or whatever, but he was in a security vehicle. It just said security. So he probably was a cop. The problem is that he went across the line and abused his power just by doing what he did. He shouldn't have approached me at all, because I told him that I was with Grubhub. I didn't say Grubhub, but you know what I meant, for my own security. He said, oh, are you doing Grubhub? So he started to investigate when he didn't need to. That's going above and beyond your duty, which is illegal. You can't go and start investigating somebody for any reason. His best bet was to ignore me and move on, and to walk away, which he did not do. He chose to cross the line, and that's illegal. It does interfere with work.
It's
1 minute leeway. We were at 2 minute leeway. And we're on eyes out for Piggy Poo, because they are out to kill. But my vampire movie, they get killed. A few of them do. Two symbols that I want in my vampire movie is this. When the first cop gets ripped out from the top of his car, the badge falls off and is covered in blood. When the second cop later on gets ripped away from his existence, the only thing that's left is his sidearm, which is covered in blood. Gotta watch out for dog shit. And werewolves. Morrissey has a song called Notre Dame. I say Notre Dame, but some people say Notre Dame. But anyway, he's got a song. I don't know how he sings it though. He might sing it Notre Dame, but I think he might sing Notre Dame. I don't know how he sings it. He sings it real fancy. God damn, I'm tired of these fucking cops, man. Some of the best acting I've ever seen. Thanks, appreciate it.
In the starlit nights I saw you so cruelly, you kissed me. You lit for such haunted.
Looking for vampire. Titles that look like they could be vampire, but only so far. People Are Strange and The Killing Moon. It's the only thing I can think of, but I put a lot of them down, so I may have to remove some of them, but we'll see. Oh, the reason why I put those down, because there's going to be a lot of club sequences with the vampires. So they'll go into clubs and stuff, and that's where the vampires pick them up. Then they take them, maybe to like the parking lot and fly off with them. I like this one, the live version. Maybe we could have like a mock Echo and the Bunnymen playing it. Or maybe the real Echo and the Bunnymen. Sequence one, like late at night, and then these vampires go into the club, kind of like how they do in Lost Boys, and then they kind of tempt one of the ladies. But in this one, we see the lady, like in the regular Lost Boys, where they tempt the richest lady in the world. I forgot her name, but she has more money than any other woman in the world. They've already turned her into a vampire. In this one, we get to see her get turned into a vampire. So maybe Linda can get brought into the club, because she's probably one of the richest women in the world. She will be. And so they bring her in the club, and then they tempt her and stuff, and we see her get changed, and they fly off with her and stuff, and maybe she gets changed in the air, and there's all this wind, and we could do it like in a studio where all this wind is flapping and everything. But let's say that she has an iPod. So she has like an Apple iPod, and she's listening to this song, but it's also playing in the club. Does that make sense? Like, do people do that sometimes? So then she like leaves the club with some of the vampires, but she likes the song, so she finds it on her iPod and buys it for like $1 or whatever. Then she's listening to it, so she buys it off iTunes, and then she's talking to them, and then they fly off with her and turn her into a vampire in the air. I kind of like that idea.
Charlie Clark, no way home. Bring on my dancing horses, headless and all alone. Shiver and say the words, every lie you've heard.
Kind of like Twilight, but more like The Lost Boys.
First I'm gonna make it, and then I'm gonna break it till it falls apart.
Oh, maybe we could turn the Casa Manana into a club. We could call it like the Golf Ball Club or something, because it looked kind of like a golf ball. They like nickname it the Golf Ball Club. And then we could turn that into a club, because it has a really cool ceiling. So then we have like a bunch of people in there dancing, stuff like that. And then like there could be like a vampire up in the rafters or something, and they come down and get her. And they coach her outside, and then she's already got her iPod. She's like, I really like this song. Hey, let me buy it real quick. And then she's listening to it as they... It's got a good transition. But it's all diegetic. We can only hear it from her ears. So we can't hear it, like, it's not non-diegetic. We can only hear it, but it's stuck in her ears as she's changing into a vampire. Like that, and then you see her eyes, and her eyes change, like they turn black, and then they turn like really dark green, and then the music changes. So it's kind of like party music, but then it changes to really dark music, and I'll get that music in just a minute. So like the vampire takes her iPod off, and she goes, oh, you really want to listen to this song? And she's like, what? And she's flying in the air. She can't believe she's in the air, and all this winds, like her hair's all flying all crazy and all this stuff. And he takes her iPod, and he throws her iPod. Then he takes his iPod, which is like really shiny and sparkly, and it's got like all this ancient shit on it. It looks really weird. And then he puts the headphones into her ear. And then you hear this. He goes, have you ever seen the movie Lost Boys? And this comes on. So they do that to all the vampires, or all the future vampires. They turn into vampires. They make them listen to this particular song as they bite them and drain their blood. So they take whatever they're doing, they distract them, then they put the iPod buds in their ears, and then while they bite on them, you know, they basically, you know, you can hear this song. got another idea too. Definitely Sisters of Mercy and the Trinity Vampire Movie.
All the things we never needed, I don't need them now. All the things we ever did were always confidential and hidden from me anyhow. But you can stand all night at a red light anywhere in town, hailing Mary's left and right, but none of them slow down. I've seen the best of men go past, I don't wanna be the last. Give me something fast. God knows everybody needs a hand in their decision. Some of us are not so sure. I've seen his own held out for a ride on television. I think he's still in Baltimore. You can stand all night at a red light anywhere in town, healing Mary's left and right, but none of them slow down. I've seen the best of men go past, I don't wanna be the last. Give me something fast.
I found it probably in 1990 when I had this album on cassette tape.
You can stand all night at a red light anywhere in town, healing Mary's left and right, none of them slow down. I've seen the best of men go past, I don't wanna be the last. You can stand all night at a red light anywhere in town, healing Mary's left and right, but none of them slow down. I've seen the best of men go past, I don't wanna be the last. You can stand all night at a red light anywhere in town, healing Mary's left and right, none of them slow down. I've seen the best of men go past, I don't wanna be the last. You can stand all night at a red light anywhere in town, healing Mary's left and right, none of them slow down. I've seen all the things we never needed, I don't need them now. All the things we ever did were always confidential and hidden from me anyhow. You can stand all night at a red light anywhere in town, hailing Mary's left and right, but none of them slow down. I've seen the best of men go past, I don't wanna be the last. Give me something fast. God knows some of our television.
Okay, so there's two of them I'm going to choose from the album Vision Thing, The Sisters of Mercy, for the Trinity vampire movie. One of them is called Something Fast. The other one is called More. Hello?
Hello, we using my web tonight?
Yeah, I only have my name. I think they go by Jonathan at McDonald's. Do y'all have an order for McDonald's for Jonathan? It's French fry and your Red Bull sugar-free. It's the Dragonberry.
For Jonathan?
Yeah.
Hold around, thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks. I got one. I got an idea. There's going to be one vampire that works outside at night on the computer. That way they can scope out which drivers that they want to go after, and also cops too. And they'll sit there and it'll be like in black lipstick, and she'll act all goth, but she's actually a vampire. She's just there for scouting to find people that they can possibly get. And the vampires fly around, they rip their cars off and eat them and stuff like that, and fly off with them. They don't eat them, but they just suck their blood. They don't like eat their flesh, but maybe some of them do a little bit. Some of the fatter vampires might. But most of them just drink the blood. And they also hide up in the rafters and stuff. Like in Casa Manana. And then also in those things that are like... what are those things called? They're like crew working things. They're like right over here. See if we can find one. Right there. So she'll like sit there and then she'll check in with the vampires and she'll have like a little headgear and set. We got a guy, he's in a Kia. We might can get him. And then like maybe a cop comes by and they get the cruiser number is 4567. Looks like he might be heading west on Barry. And then you see the vampire flying over and he's like looking down and this music's playing and then they like rip both of them out of the car and kill them. It's like real violent. So hot. All right, good to go. Both good. And I got another Dragonberry Red Bull. It looks a little different color, but I'll go with it. Right, leeway is 60 seconds. We have 60-second leeway. And I got my Red Bull. So they were able to provide ketchup.
and it was a Mexican guy. He was kind of nice. But after I got my order, he yelled at my car after I was trying to drive off. So I got out because I thought there was more order. I said, what's going on? He said, can you move your car? I was like, what the heck are you talking about? And he didn't provide a straw. But luckily, the other Mexican at the other McDonald's, he did provide me a straw, but no ketchup. So he gave me ketchup and the French fries to his own enemy. I'm like, damn, that's nice. You're supposed to love your enemy. Some of them do. So he gave me French fries, showing love, and a Red Bull. That shows love too. So I was like, damn, that's pretty nice. And we got ketchup packet. There's McDonald's. I dated McDonald's before he gets turned into a vampire. So he gets attacked by a scout vampire at a McDonald's. Then they go drive off, and the vampires get him before they can eat their McDonald's. It would work. Just go with me. Just go with me. It'll work. They got a scout at McDonald's, or they scout out, tell them where they're gonna go, and then the vampires get them. It's kind of a funny vampire movie. Like Lost Boys is kind of funny, but this is like sometimes it's real funny. It's just French fries. I just got some French fries. But, yeah, because that chair is sitting there and it's looking weird. I was like, what the fuck does that chair do? So we'll just use it since nobody's using the fucking chair. Put a fucking vampire in it. They won't know it's a vampire. It's a golf lady. She does scout work. She finds out, like, at one area where to get some. Like, we're talking, like, mass killing of like, not of vampires, but of people. Right? And then they'll be, like, some vampires that get away and that are good are telling the other vampires to calm down. Like, look, you've killed 60 people over the last week. Calm down. You don't need that much blood. There's millions of people in Fort Worth. That's okay. Calm down. Very much like True Blood. It's like all these people fucking die. Really violent. They got scouts at warehouses. They got scouts at like workplaces, night shift, all like at night, you know. So it'd be like the club scene. There'll be scouts. These people will be leaving. They get 30 days at night. Like a lot of them get killed 30 days at night. The whole town gets like extinguished. There's a lot of killing. It'd make Kill Bill look like a Disney movie. Right. It'd make Kill Bill look like a Disney movie. It'd be like so much blood, and we don't even know what to do with it. We have to turn like most of the film black and white. Actually, just do the whole thing black and white. That way you can kill more people if you do black and white. You have like a lot of people that die from the vampires. So, you got like, there's a whole gay scene of vampires too. That was like gay clubs. They take out all these men and stuff and they just slaughter them and just drink their blood, throw them in the Trinity. And parts of the Trinity will be like flowing with blood towards the end of the movie. It'd be like they kill like almost the whole town of Fort Worth. The vampires just kill everybody. Like hundreds of thousands of people die. It's real violent. It's a really violent vampire movie about mass killing of people by vampires. It's pretty cool. Then they get to the point where they just fucking start shooting people, right? Rather than just drinking their blood, they just shoot them in the head and drink out of the wound. That way, they won't have to use their vampire fangs. Sometimes they rip out a vampire fang. It can take years for their vampire bangs and fangs to grow back. That way, if you have this like constant killing, that's what people want to see. And McDonald's, throw McDonald's in there. Maybe Pepsi Cola. Red Bull. There'll be scenes where someone will drink a Red Bull and the vampire just fucking starts killing them. Things like that. Lots of commercial stuff. So like a whole lot of money. Blood everywhere. The Trinity's like full with blood. It's like very like Blood Meridian. Like real violent. People's head popping off. Kung Fu movie kind of shit. Like really fucking violent. A lot of fucking people dying. Like every 5 minutes in the movie someone gets killed. I mean, like the whole thing just like go for the rating, like, you know, really bad. Like try to break the rating. Heads popping off, people's chest exploding, them digging in there, drinking the blood out of their heart. Almost kind of zombie but werewolf, you know. Very much that's what 30 Days of Night was kind of like, but like very evil. And definitely they speak some like weird language that sounds Arabic or something weird, you know. It goes back to the Bible times, like real dark times and shit. You know, it's like they speak some weird language. It sounds a little bit Hebrew, little German, Nordic kind of sounding, but yet like bring in like a Hebrew kind of thing too. Like some of them are like Jewish vampires, and then like they wear like a Jewish star and stuff like that. Weird stuff like that. Just like it's not exactly a Jewish star. It actually has 6 points rather than oh no, Jewish star does have 6 points. So it'd have 7 points rather than 6 points. Something like that. Oh my God in heaven, dude. The fucking SWAT team showed up, dude. Unfucking police dog, K9. All this shit. Listen, I don't pay tax money to listen to some fucking ignorant cop at 7-Eleven talk about blood clots. I don't want to fucking hear it. I know he wants to kill everybody. That's why he got the badge. I don't want to hear his blood clot story. We got one at the warehouse. And then we got another one after that. Pretty good one on this one. At least it's over $10. We're gonna be out late. What he was talking about. Right when I walked in, he said something about, oh yeah, he comes in here all the time. I heard that clearly. Then I went in the back, I got Linda's beverage, and then something like, yeah, he's always in here. I heard that again. Okay. Then I heard something about a blood clot. They're laughing and giggling, kind of like, okay, have you seen Reservoir Dogs? You know when, what's his name? Mr. Orange, I know the character's name. He's in a David Lynch movie. I can't think of his name. He plays a cop, an undercover cop. He plays Mr. Orange in Reservoir Dogs. Tim Roth. Yeah, Tim Roth. You know when Tim Roth goes into the bathroom and the cops are in there laughing and saying like, hey man, I'll fucking shoot you. That's basically what they were doing. The only difference is they use this dialogue. Oh yeah, he comes in here all the time. Yeah, I see him in here all the time. Blah, blah this, blah, blah that, and something about a blood clot. I don't need to fucking hear it. I don't pay tax money to hear you gab at a fucking 7-Eleven. You can go to some other place to put fear in other people. Don't do it around me or I'll fucking fire you. I got his fucking cruiser number, and then the TCU cop, I got his fucking cruiser number too. So I'm not going to walk into a 7-Eleven and hear you say a fucking thing. I'm the type of person to go up to you and say thank you for your service when your mouth is fucking shut. Do not talk when I'm around. I'll fire your ass. Fucking Jew-ass cop. When you do this line of work, picking up food and dropping them off at doorsteps, you will get hassled by the cops. It will happen to you. You may even get jailed. Let me explain why. Because the cops should surrender their badge. They should surrender their lethal sidearm and do it themselves. If they want to be out all night, hanging out at 7-Eleven, and be out all night driving around like a fucking kid, like a little boy, then they can surrender their badge and they can surrender their lethal sidearm, or I'll make them surrender it. And they can do this kind of work for money. And then they can go be a bad boy cop for free. They can do it volunteer. So they can be a bad boy cop for free. They can volunteer it. Then on their free time, they can do this kind of stuff to make money. I don't think we should pay them anything. All they do is kill people. It's all blood in their world. That's all they want to do is kill people. Now they'll learn to shut their mouth when I'm around. Watch out for trains, because Daddy will use the train. He'll use it as a gate against me.
we arrive, we'll have 2 minutes to deal with it. A cop gets about 3 seconds. We get about 2 minutes to find out what we need to do. This one will be good too, right here.
All the things we never needed.
For the delivery driver. So he's the first one that finds out about about the vampires. And there's a favorite one in the werewolf one. So it'll be like probably a Grubhub driver. Maybe we'll make up one. We'll call it like a revamp driver. Because it sounds like vampire revamp.
You can stand all night at a red light anywhere in town.
Yeah, it'll be like a revamp food delivery or something like that. Some stupid name like a revamp.
There is left and right, but none of them slow. I've seen the best of men go past. I don't wanna be the last. I've seen his arm held out for a ride on television. I think he's still in Baltimore. You can stand all night.
If they were in an establishment and they heard me talking really loud about how cops are homosexuals and they kill people, they would probably get involved and make us write up a ticket or something. So I don't want to hear about their blood clot story and about that I always go in there. I don't want to be made fun of, just like a bully, exactly like a bully. In high school, I had bullies do that to me. I'd walk into a room and they'd start talking about me immediately, right when I walked in. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear them say anything when I'm around. So you show respect to me, and I show respect to you. Because I am going to make that report tonight at 7-Eleven when it happened, because I do have it on video. I'm going to tell you something. You better respect the fucking public if you're going to be a police officer. Respect the fucking public. If you're going to be a police officer, respect me. And when I walk into a room, shut the fuck up. One of you motherfuckers killed my sister, and all of you are going to pay in all 50 states. You hear me? Does it look like I'm lying? You're all going to pay money. I know their little subliminal talk is what I call it. It's when people talk shit in front of you to get in your head and try to scare you. Right when you walk into the room, they change the conversation. The reason I know this stuff is because I'm an actor. And they'll change the conversation to suit their advance on fear against you. So they advance on fear against you. They create fear in their conversation. So they change their conversation to create fear in your life. I have no idea what that fucking guy's talking about, but I know that he was talking about me. And I don't appreciate it. I show respect to them. They will show respect to me. So when I enter the fucking room, shut the fuck up.
All the things we never needed. need them now. All the things we ever did were always confidential. I hidden from me anyhow. You can stand all night at a red light and but none of them slow down. I've seen the best of men go past. I don't wanna be the last. Give you something. God knows everybody needs a hand in there to see all the things we never needed. I don't need them now. All the things we ever did were always confidential. I hidden from me anyhow. You can stand all night.
So one of the, you see it like he's looking out, and then he just sees like one of the vampires just like walking around, and then all of a sudden he just jumps off. And we'll do one where, you know, they wear a parachute, but the parachute won't open until like down there, and then they just base jump off. But it's actually a vampire, but in real life it'll just be a base jumper, and you'll just see him jump right off from like, you know, like a shot like this. He's like, what the fuck? He has a reaction. Dude, did I just see that? What the hell? Something like that. So he immediately calls the police because he saw someone jump off of the building. This is the first sighting of the vampire in the movie. And he calls, he said, dude, I just saw a guy jump off the building. And he makes a call, so the police come out there and they look. They don't see anybody or anything. They're just all looking around. They look at the bottom, the sidewalks. They got their flashlights out there. And they report back that there's no one to jump. They don't see any. They're looking at the other buildings. They got a helicopter that flies over, and nobody jumped or anything. This guy, he saw it. He's like, no, I saw it, and I have it on video. Then he sends a video to the news and all this stuff, and they think he's kind of lying. You know, like, you know, they think, well, maybe it was a base jumper. We don't know. We know that you have the video, and they see the video. So he sees the vampire, and he sees it jump, and he's got it on video, but no one believes the video. They think the video is just a fake video. So he can't sell the video. He gets like maybe a few hits off of it, maybe like 200 or 300 hits. And then he doesn't know what's going on. And then like some other nights go by and he sees another one on one of those cranes. He's like, what the hell? He keeps seeing them like high up. And then he goes into like, you know, he gets pulled into like one of their covens. He never gets bit though. He's one of the ones that gets away. But he's like a vlogger. So he sees one of the vampires like up there. And then he sees them a few at the club. He starts believing in vampires at that point, because he sees one fall off a building. But really, when we see it from another point of view, the vampire goes and then flies like into like another part of another building, like an open window to another building. So they like jump off one building and then they fly into another building. We see that from a different angle, from like a non-diegetic camera, not from a vlogging camera, like a film camera kind of thing. We see it as very professional looking, and you see it fly into the other, where like no one would see it but God. You know, that's what a non-diegetic camera is. A non-diegetic camera is like the eyes of God, where his camera, which is vlogging, is from the eyes of like a man. So whenever you see a movie, you see what is known as non-diegetic, like in The Exorcist, for example. When you're seeing the house from a distance, you're seeing from like the eyes of God. You're seeing it from the storyteller's eyes, not from a person's camera. Not from like a point of view. For example, I'll give you an example. So if you see the movie Blair Witch Project, that's from the eyes of a man with a camera, or an eyes of a woman with a camera, or whatever. It's from a person's camera. But when you see The Shining, which is Kubrick, and it's following the kid and it's moving around, it's from like the eyes of God, or eyes of the demon, or eyes of the devil, or eyes of the spirit. It's not from a person's camera. It's from like a filmic, cinematic camera. So in the movie, you see, okay, here, I'll give you an example. Have you ever seen Cloverfield? You're mostly seeing it through the video camera, right? You see some of that, but then it switches to a cinematic camera. So it's not just through the eyes of a video camera or through a phone camera.
It's not just through the eyes of a phone camera. It's also through the eyes of like a professional camera, like through the eyes of God.
Go to the radio. A map. Then go to media.
I think he is.
Okay.